I want to thank everybody here for supporting transparency with your government, for being outraged by the things we've done overseas, the things we've sent our family members and friends to do. I just want to say that it is so amazing to be a part of the revolution, to be part of be part of the group of people of conscience. And I am so humbled and inspired no matter what happens this weekend, no matter what outside oppression may come, no matter, if we see this through till Monday night. Like, I got everything I needed and wanted, and I am so encouraged that we will not let Bradley go. We will see his freedom because the people will not rest. There's no justice, there's no peace, and thank you, my brothers and sisters and comrades, for being here.
How about we have a moment of silence for the dead Iraqi children? I think we should have that.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times that's happened in the past 10 years we've had a war. How many
children have died since we congregated?
Well, that too. But how many times Americans have stood up or stood together and said, let's have a moment of silence while the children were born? Not many times, I don't think.
He just has to make blue.
Well, it's silent.
That's what I said. Silence or not silence?
Oh.
No, we need to play semantics right now.
Oh yeah, no, for him.
I guess that's what it's done. See, this is what it's still patient. Nailed it.
because it really wouldn't make any sense for us to be complaining about our government not doing more if we're not willing to stand up for a member of our government who tried and ended up suffering because of it. Just my thoughts.
Like to say that there is a crime here. That he was involved with, that I would consider the fact that he joined the military to be something he believed in, something that he felt he could grow or expand with. He seen something wrong with that. He decided to take an action knowing full well what the consequences were. And to me, that is bravery, standing against everybody who you are standing next to and saying, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with this. And placing yourself outside of the box is one of the hardest things to do, is alienate yourself from people you have been trained to become brothers with, to depend on, to rely on. But still, there was something in what he seen and felt that he felt he had to share with us, and that was the truth. And the truth is a very valuable thing, because without it, we don't have, any ability to pass the correct kind of judgment that we should. With half the information, we don't have our whole word. And I think, personally, the way I would relate to it is, he felt he didn't want to be lied to. He didn't want to be going and walking into a lie and having everybody believe the same lie. And so he felt he had to share his personal perspective, which I can only admire and call courageous. I don't know, the exact situation. I don't think everybody here does. But I think that we can all relate to the fact that morally there are things that are wrong, and for us not to be holding these people that are taking these actions accountable and to let them walk out the door with a big paycheck is an insult to the people who sacrifice their time and their lives and their family members for something that they feel is greater than themselves. It's an insult to our culture and to humanity as a whole. We're sitting here, we are peacefully here, and we're doing it because of an individual who decided to take an action that he knew would work against him. A lot of people I talk to personally just look at it, oh, he's in jail, he lost. He didn't lose, because as far as I'm concerned, he changed the world. And for anybody who says that we can't, I just bring up the name Bradley Manning, because none of this would have been possible, in my opinion, if it would have been from a situation created from a perspective that he had and felt he had to share with other people. And that is a very small and a very great thing to relate to. And I think that each of us in our own way is here because we relate to it. There's a part of it that we all share. We all want to pass on to somebody else because there is something greater than, a cause. And, we're here and we're trying to prove it. And we're here and we're going to stay here, hopefully, for as long as need be, until everybody understands the consequences of war and the actions of people who make the decisions for us.
I can't hear anyone. Everyone's just talking about Bradley Manning, and you can't really hear.
That was why Che Guevara, amongst others, were quoted as saying that a real revolutionary thinks counterintuitively, because you have to question everything that you believe about life and reality to really participate in the revolution. Go talk to Amanda Burden from CBS 2/Gemini. She is lady in the red dress. She's a glitch in the Matrix.
Is she here?
She exists. She is. I created a Facebook page called Amanda Burden Lies. I want you all to like it. And we're gonna expose her lies because they keep saying protesters. They said there was 200 protesters there last night.
Is she the one who interviewed
And
you?
there was really 10, 15 occupiers.
If they said protesters, that's still true. If anybody was upset with anything that was going on, they were still protesters.
No, but they said it was a protest. And they said that the police clashed with protesters. And
No, they said it the other way
we
around.
all had to
Protesters
interview
clashed
and
with
talk to
police.
her, and we wanted her to know.
Yeah, I seen it.
There was only 2 occupiers that were arrested, and then right after that interview, they go up and they said, 20, Occupy LA. And they said after Occupy LA activists threw rocks and bottles at the police. Right after we had the conversation, 20 people telling her.
They're blaming
It wasn't
the hippies.
us.
Somebody had like a little turquoise rubbing stone.
No, but we. I don't know if we just forget about it, move forward, or smash her. Like take her and smash her. Because I will smash her. Internetally. Literally.
Richard, is she the one who interviewed you last night?
Pretty girl in the red dress.
Oh yeah, I have footage of that. I have footage of me yelling, I interrupted her live broadcast, huh?
And they
Okay.
wanted to drink the sister out, whatever. And they weren't sure about me when we first met. And immediately I started talking about Fort Manning. And I was talking to him about it.
Oh my
Immediately the guy looked
God.
at me and he's like, I just have one question. Are you anti-military?
You should
And I was
sue
like,
her.
No, I'm anti-military industrial complex. And he gave me a hug. And I explained Bradley Manning to him in very serious detail. A lot of them listened thoroughly to the whole thing. And the one guy told me, and he actually told me he would tell people that it really means a lot to them because they stand up for our freedom, and that's something
Richard,
respected.
my viewers
And
are
the
saying you
fact
did
that,
awesome
there is
last
a lot
night.
of corruption, and for the citizenry to be standing up for them really means a lot. Because
On the
it's
chat
like,
right now,
okay,
they're
well, I
saying
have
you were
your
awesome
back,
last
you have
night.
my back,
You
and,
can
like,
edit it.
so they saw it that way.
Yeah.
They thought it was really a cool piece of
But today they edited it.
But the people watching my stream were watching last night, and they said you did great.
Tell them all to like the page. Amanda Burden Lies.
Amanda Burden Lies, like that Facebook page. How do you spell it?
And I know a lot of
Amanda,
soldiers too, and every soldier
A-M-A-N-D-A.
I know,
The last name is
they know what this
Burden.
system's about.
Really?
They know it's
She has no soul. I can see. Now looking back, she tricks you with her pretty face.
Yeah, she's pretty, yeah.
She tricks you with her pretty.
Pretty face.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna eliminate you, but that works too.
It's like
Well, and getting a dishonorable
Charlize
discharge
Theron
from the
in
military
Snow White.
is like worse than getting like a serious felony.
That's what she is. She's like the wicked witch of
You
the
have no job
mainstream
resume
media.
now. Like you have a horrible job resume. Worse than selling meth or something. Because you can even clear selling meth like off your record, but if you have a dishonorable discharge from the military, you're fucked. Jerry Garcia is like one of the few success stories of a guy that got dishonorably discharged and went on to become a rock star. But that's really the only job where they don't check the resume for shit.
How many people are watching?
These days.
That we're aware of 56, but we're also on Global Rev and a couple other ones too.
Music industry so control.
Oh yeah, that's the 1% fucking playground.
What if our candles all melted us to the sidewalk?
Bunch of marionettes talking to the corporations.
If it went like this, and then I kissed it up. What if it just kept going? Like connected to the dog?
Yeah, that would probably happen, yeah.
Can we get Marines with chalk? Next artwork.
That's what camo.
Chalk Brigade.
I'm all glued. These three fingers can never come apart. I got something to say about Bradley Manning. Hillary Clinton is very rude because she said in an interview, I just can't believe the United States was so embarrassed by a homosexual with a cross-dressing boyfriend.
Did she say
So who the
that?
hell cares if he's homosexual or has a cross-dressing boyfriend?
She said that?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton.
Really? No, the Democrats love gay people.
Hillary Clinton said, I just can't believe our country was so embarrassed by. I think homosexuals are great people to embarrass you. I'm gonna go find some more homosexuals to embarrass you.
She's a cunt. Nothing she could say would surprise me. You can see it in her face.
So,
Like, I got the law, motherfucker.
Google that. She said that.
This comes from the person who thinks that she should get elected president because she's female. I guess it really shouldn't surprise us if she doesn't realize how we should be embraced.
Yeah.
Because
Said that.
homosexual.
Hey guys, I can't hear the people speaking either.
That's the best way to perpetuate sexism and racism is just like talk about it, you know? Like, that's what the media does and everything. You just talk about it. You're like, oh, well, this should happen like this and this. It's like it just perpetuates it. It makes it a thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know Bradley Manning was gay or anything for like a long time. I didn't even know that was an issue. Like,
If you look on Wikipedia, you'll hear about it. Wikipedia makes him look like a real, piece of shit, or they kind of tried to, you know. Like if you look at Wikipedia, you're not really getting much in. There's like barely a blurb on like what his information is really all about. Well, they're not gonna let you.
I thought you can edit Wikipedia.
You can, but they could edit it right.
Yeah, so can you edit it right back, and whoever has
We
the...
should make that a part of the
Yeah, we
occupation.
should, seriously.
Let's edit Wikipedia.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I never bothered. I never looked him up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, it looks real bad on him.
So it's probably like right-wingers putting shit in on it. Yeah.
Whoever, the media in general. Obama came out and denounced, Bradley Manning. So.
Oh yeah, if you say cunt, they're gonna kill you. So just be careful. Okay, just so you know.
Smash patriarchy.
Smash patriarchy, and that was what I said. If you heard me later on, the best way to perpetuate anything is to talk about
That's
it.
why he's.
So I think
he's
if
an
you
equal
want
opportunity
patriarchy,
insulter.
if you want patriarchy, you should put it real big print on your T-shirt.
No, we don't want patriarchy.
Yeah, then fucking the best thing to do is to not perpetuate it at all.
Yeah.
Some serious stuff.
I don't live patriarchy because I'm not in charge of anybody.
Yeah, but I can't even say I understand what it means because
What?
I'm still learning patriarchy. Like,
It's talking about a societal standard where men are above women.
It has nothing to do with men. That's what people don't understand.
That's what people. But
it's about power.
It is about
It's
power.
about power. That's all.
But the way it's being referred
Power
to.
over people, power under people, and traditionally that has been male-female power dynamic in our Western civilization. That's not a truism of all societies.
Patriarchy. That's true.
And the problem with the feminist movement, in my view, is they want to replicate patriarchy. They want women pushing atomic bomb weapons. They want women CEOs. They want women instead of
equal.
right. Instead
Yeah,
of
it's like
men
equality.
raising.
That's why I said the best way to perpetuate it is to talk about it. Like if you walk around and you're just like,
Or
man,
subvert
I'm
it.
so fucking anti this, and it's like you just become that. That's like the epitome of hypocrisy. You know what I mean? Like the oppressed becomes the oppressor, and what better way than to be oppressed than to talk about how oppressed you always are, and then it perpetuates that, and then finally you uprise out of it and you mimic this thing that you always look at.
Well, that's identity politics, and that's what's been going on in this country for the past like 80 years. Is we're all fucked by the rich people, but we've separated into groups: gay rights, racial rights, gender rights, union rights, and we see ourselves as that identity. I'm gay, I'm this, instead of we are all fucking screwed, and if we are all working together, they don't have a chance. But when they have us boxed into this immigrant box, union box, and we're fighting amongst each other, that's exactly
about
what they take over.
And then, like I said, the best way to perpetuate it is to continually make it
Make it
about
an issue.
something.
Yeah.
It's
Focus
like,
on
it's
that
a
instead of the
non-issue.
real
Like-
issue, yeah.
Like I don't even acknowledge the government. Like they're playing tag. I'm not it. I'm not playing. The tree isn't the safe spot. Fuck you guys. You know. And like the more you focus on anything, the more you become it in some way or another. You know, if you just sit there and you look at something that you hate every single day, that's your manifestation. That's what you have in your head. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that. You know what I mean? Like, any word, anybody that tells me not to say a word, it's already against my fucking
He's like
shit. 'Cause
breathing
I'm
the
all about
fumes.
free speech.
Ah, man. This
You know
is
what I
great.
mean? Like, and like, because that's equality, that's freedom.
Because
That's
they may have the
No,
technology as money.
water,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it used to be the like the news wake up.
Exactly. Well, and that's what it's about. You know, everybody's stopping practicing the things that perpetuate the things that we don't want. Separatism. That's why every real movement talks
Financially,
about
they have us by the throat.
equality. Well, you know, what is money?
The representation.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a piece of paper. It's a note. You know,
I wouldn't expect it.
it's a note.
For me, man.
Done. Joshua, nice to meet you.
You're never gonna leave us alone unless we get screwed.
So are you done traveling then, or what?
I go back to work on the 9th.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you
I
quit.
have at least 2 weeks on the road. Until then, I'm probably gonna head straight for the mountains.
Which mountains?
The Sierras.
I might be heading north in the near future too. I'm thinking about going to a grow-up.
You can come a ride.
I think on the news they're gonna, occupy mass wax on the sidewalk.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was asking on the chat here if we need a permit for those candles because chalking is a felony.
Everything is illegal except conformity.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what they tell you to.
So Colin, right?
Yes.
He's gonna stream. So we went over like the basic and the quick tutorial on how to do it. And
Awesome. That's really awesome.
he has a light on his phone.
Oh.
Yay!
Wow,
So I'm like, oh, he's a better streamer than me already. Wow.
Hey, Patty.
He's like, I don't want to compete with you. I'm like, no, it's about like cooperation, you know.
Yeah, and passing that skill on, definitely.
Yeah, it's about like, you know, we need multiple streamers at Action, so you know we can get like different angles and stuff.
Absolutely.
And I always tell the people watching it, there's multiple streamers, watch multiple channels. It's not about competition.
Yeah. No, not at all. I like the different like streamers and the different personalities, and it like comes out in how they stream, you know.
Yeah, it's good to like get a different perspective because we're all biased.
Yeah.
52. That's good.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a peaceful night. I don't think we're gonna get any action. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
We're gonna have people staying up and like staying up all night.
We'll probably like play guitar, smoke some pot, light some candles.
Don't burn the spot. No, I'm just playing.
I don't smoke pot myself, but I think it's better than alcohol. So.
Well, you know.
Thank you, Orlando.
It's natural. That's what I
Yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, I'm
I
just
think
meditating. I use it to meditate.
To meditate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't just use it to get high.
I like to.
religion.
I do like to eat it though. I like eating it.
Edibles, I don't like edibles. Oh yeah,
Really?
Edibles
I get
are
knocked out. I just get tired.
I just like. I
My
just.
favorite type of bud is
I just
sativa.
take a little, but like I asked somebody who uses it regularly, how much would you eat? And then like 1/4 of that, I might eat that.
It's good. So your tolerance is low. And
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
get to
The last time I
Yeah,
ate
because it's hard to know like the dosing on it.
The
and
last
stuff.
time I ate an edible, the person who gave me the cookie said, "Be careful, don't eat too much of it." As a matter of fact, eat half of it.
Yeah.
And I ate the whole thing, and I knocked the fuck out. I woke up, and I was still high, and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up, and I was
Yeah,
still
but the thing
high.
is, like, even though you know, all my muscles like will relax and I won't be tense, and like if I have any sore muscles, I won't be sore anymore. And then like the next couple of days, I still feel loose, so it's good.
That is nice.
Yeah. So.
I feel like it takes a few days to like leave your system. I don't have any scientific basis for
Yeah.
that.
I really like to smoke weed when I play soccer. It's fun.
Yeah, like at the same time you're kicking the ball and smoking it.
Oh, I'll do that sometimes too, but
Okay.
I like being high when I'm playing soccer. It's fun.
Yeah.
Or when I'm doing anything, actually.
You just like being high. Ah, you're not shy. Come on.
I know. But no, then my face. No, I'm just kidding. I'm blues to his higher.
So I got the world watching. What do you want to say to the world?
Can we tell the world what Earth First did in
Yes, please.
Pennsylvania?
Yes, please.
How Earth First did some civil disobedience this past week. I can't remember. This week has been a blur. I think it was on Thursday. But they were the first group to shut down a fracking site in the U.S.
Awesome.
And
Oh,
they did it in
yay.
Pennsylvania.
That's hot.
Really good news. They collaborated with a lot of other groups, but it was like really awesome thing. They shut it down for like 12 hours.
Wow,
The
that-
fracking site. Yeah.
Well, how did they do that? What was their tactic?
They hung 2 people from trees, I believe, and it like blocked the way, and then other people blockaded streets. So I don't know how many people participated, but I know it was a collaboration of different groups. I'm assuming it was like big enough to do something.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's to me brave to like put yourself on the line to go to jail.
Yeah, that stuff is punished so heavily because it means so much financial and profit.
I mean, I think the craziest, bravest thing I ever did was tonight, and like I'm now looking back, going, that was kind of stupid.
What? Oh, I saw
Yeah.
it. I got it on film.
Oh, good. I want everybody to send me the video. Because now looking back, I'm like, that wasn't very smart, but I got the badge number and he stopped doing it. I got, like, the motorcycle cop kept weaving through the crowd. Okay, and it was stopped, right? So I went in front of the motorcycle to get his badge number, and, like, my arm was right there, and, like, the plastic part of the motorcycle was right there, and he advanced forward, and it pushed on my arm.
I used to read them all the time.
And
Is that what happened? Okay, because
Yeah.
I just saw you in his face as I go through.
I was screaming his badge number. I screamed out 2 different badge numbers because, like, I have astigmatism, so it was kind of blurry, and he was moving, so it was really hard. And his badge is shiny; it's really hard to read, and so I don't know his name. And I shouted out 2 badge numbers. Hopefully,
Probably caught somewhere.
I think I buttoned my sweater wrong.
Yes, you did.
That's okay. Story of my life.
Well, I'm trying to button my sweater with one hand.
How many hours do you think you go holding the lights?
I've gone like 16 hours. The longest day was May 1st. I went from.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I went from 8 a.m. till maybe 3 or 4 a.m. I don't know how many hours that was, but that was my longest day. But like I've done, you know, like I've done 16-hour days. I need a hotspot, people. I need a hotspot really bad because I don't have enough data.
Pikachu lives.
Huh?
Pikachu lives.
Pikachu lives?
Pikachu
He does?
lives.
Oh God.
Oh, that's something to celebrate about.
Pikachu lives.
Pikachu?
I thought he wasn't. I thought Pikachu was not alive.
Pikachu still is, yeah. Pokemon. Are we talking Pokemon right now?
Wow.
I just gotta say random stuff. You know?
This is Blue's Clues, people. This is Blue's Clues.
Oh my God! Would you look at that? There's nothing there.
He's a little bit crazy, guys.
Your socks are untied.
They are. You're
Makes
right.
no sense, right? That's
Yeah.
like video game.
And my feet hurt too. I gotta find Richard and ask him about this Amanda Burton lady.
Why, who's she?
She interviewed him last night at.
Oh, the red dress lady?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he said she twisted his story around and made it look like he
I think
threw
she
bottles.
wanted to date him more than she wanted to interview him.
Well, he is kind of handsome.
Yeah, I saw I could just see the look in her
But
eye.
his beautiful girlfriend was right there the whole time. So
Well, there's competition for everything.
You could tell she wanted him.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah?
Like today when she was in the park?
Today?
Yeah. If I'm thinking of the same lady, the lady that was there today.
I was not there today.
Yeah, she was wearing a red dress, and she actually looks not attractive.
Yeah.
But more attractive girls here tonight that were more attractive than her.
Okay. Well, I thought she was pretty. I mean, but I saw her last night. Maybe with the glow of the police light, maybe it brought out her
I
eyes.
have this on my hat.
What is that?
It's the visitor pass for
City of Los Angeles for City Hall? They made me turn mine in. I tried to keep it, but they made me turn it in.
No, it's
I should have took it off before I passed. It's getting chilly a little bit.
Yeah.
I sent.
People down at 626 too.
Some people, 2 people went down to 626. Yeah. Why?
I know.
Why? Why do I want to record that car? He just wanted me to turn around while he walked away. Yeah, 2 people went down to 626 to try to get the people to come down here.
Oh, okay.
I think
I know because we're missing one people.
Yeah, I think it's fucked up that they didn't come.
I agree.
Hi. Good to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
The world is watching. Do you have anything you want to tell the world?
No.
I put you on the spot, so.
Hi.
I need help with my rent.
Yeah.
You want to help me with my rent?
Are you single?
I am technically single, yes.
Okay. We used to do Aki dating when we were bored.
I'd like to introduce you to
We used to do Aki.
I am not looking, but I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm willing to go on a first date for $1,500.
Okay. That will pay your rent. So that yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair. This has nothing to do with. I'm not gonna talk about this. Horrible. I'm gonna whore myself out. This is atrocious.
He will do that. Yes, he will.
No.
And 50% will go to Occupy funds.
No, I don't know. I think this is awesome that people are here. I think every time we get police presence, it's always interesting in different reasons. And I think that we were gonna have a little more conviction in lieu of yesterday's events with the arrests and the cops' behavior with normal everyday citizens using chalk and then making a thing about it. So I think this weekend is going to be very eventful.
No, we'll see. We'll see.
Regardless of what happens with the police, I think it's going to be good. People are going to find out what we're talking about. We're going to discuss a lot of heavy topics. So,
yeah. I'm hungry. I sent someone to buy me a Snicker bar.
You want gummy bears?
Gummy bears sound good, yeah.
No, I think I don't know. I think it's just everything that's going on internationally, the pre in Mexico, the stuff that's going on in Spain and everything. I think is
Mexico sounds really exciting right now.
Mexico is just.
I'm really excited for Mexico. Like that was when Occupy started. I'm like, they need this in Mexico so bad.
Well, I think they get different stuff in Mexico all the time.
Yeah.
And it's.
Well, I hadn't heard about anything.
Well, they have a lot of stuff just going on, and they have a lot of energy.
Because I have a lot of friends who are from Mexico, and
Mexico?
No, a lot of my friends are. No, I just speak Spanish with a really good accent, really badly.
Yeah. I'm just from Alaska. No, my mom was saying that. Oh, thank you. That they were. She's a school teacher, and in Anchorage, that all the students wrote support LA on their basketball court in Shaw.
Support LA or Occupy LA?
But it's LA. Because she said that the school wouldn't allow them to Occupy LA,
Mm-hmm.
but they would be okay with just LA.
How about OLA?
I didn't think about that, but yeah, but it's like, but they're young kids.
How about the OLA anarchy symbol?
Yeah.
Teach a bunch of because she teaches elementary schools.
That would look like a
6
gangster
years
look to
old.
them.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what the hell that is.
I think I was an anarchist by the time I was 8.
Yeah, but inadvertently.
Because I realized the way my parents were raising me was fucked up and bullshit. Like, because when I learned about the Bill of Rights and the Constitution in 3rd grade, I realized it didn't apply to me. I realized that I was being oppressed, but I didn't have words. And I realized, like, the way my parents were treating me was wrong.
Wow, that's good. I moved out at 18. I decided to F this shit, moved out.
So I'm totally exaggerating the whole story, but when I was 8 years old, I had an epiphany that the children didn't have rights.
Yeah. I grew up in a military family. I didn't have that, There wasn't no such thing as thinking on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. Catholic school.
Well, it accidentally happened. I accidentally had a thought of my own.
Well, that's good.
Based on my education.
As I say, shit happens.
Yeah. Fortunately, I kept that thought to myself.
Yeah.
And nobody would try to squash it.
That's good.
Yeah.
I am black.
I wasn't able to film the visual. So I need to tell you, no, you can't take my camera. Because I missed the whole visual. I couldn't film it. Huh?
We had no incident.
That's what Luke Skywalker is supposed to do for a living. You're water farmers. Star Wars. And nobody talks about that. I bet like years ago. Oh my god.
Yay!
And then we have change. As Sigmund Bauman said.
The Japanese,
Oh, Luke, I don't want to play.
You're not going to play.
And then like 3 pennies.
Oh. Huh? You don't want the pennies? Give them to Allison. She wants them. You can drop them on the ground and she'll find them.
Just like raindrops.
Well, maybe I can film some candles really quick before they all burn out.
Oh, a bunch of fucking amateurs.